What's up guys, it's the sick Russian genius, cause I'm sick and I'm gonna be showing you an awesome trick which can be truly mind-blowing and I think you will enjoy it. Now, I was in Amsterdam for about 5 days and I filmed a lot of footage, a lot of street magic where I was tripping on mushrooms and I decided to do magic and stuff.
That's retarded! Shut the fuck up! At what point did you see that?
If you wanna check that out, I will put a link in the description. I'm editing a vlog right now, 320 gigabytes. I'm editing it and I'm so excited to post it. So check out my second channel and make sure to subscribe to it. And let's move on into the performance. Now, I have a lot of new videos in mind for this channel, and two things I want to say before I move on into the trick is, first of all, my hands are incredibly sweaty from being sick, which is a positive in some cases, like if I want to do this taint, for example, or if I want to do, this taint, which is kinda one-handed, or it looks like it. And the second thing is my eyes are tearing out on and off while filming this, and especially when I'm sick. I've never tried filming a video like this before, but here's what the trick it looks like. So any 4 cards are gonna get selected. You will have 4 spectators selecting 1 card each. In this case, we have the 3 of diamonds, 6, 9, and Queen of clubs. That should be easy enough to remember. I'm gonna put the cards around the center of the deck, and then let me also just give it, one quick shuffle like that. How about one more shuffle actually? That seems about fair, right? And here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna snap my fingers and there is the Queen of clubs, one of the cards that we selected. Now, when you have a single card, what you can do is you can take, let's say, 3 other cards, and these 3 cards are not any of the selections at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Queen of diamonds, 4 of spades, 6 of hearts, and the Queen of clubs. And I am gonna try to see if we can find the other 3 cards. Now, the queen, if I just spin it over the cards and maybe snap it like that, what happens is the 3 cards change into the 4 selections which we picked from the beginning. That is what it looks like. I'm a big fan of this trick and I really do enjoy it. I will show you this one last time and then we will move on into the tutorial. So now these 4 cards are selected. I'm just gonna, put them about the center of the deck. And how about I give the cards, a shuffle and then one more shuffle like that. And here's what's gonna happen. If I take a random card from the deck, this is... Oh man, I'm coughing. This is not one of the cards, but if I give it a shake, it changes like that to one of the cards. That is pretty cool, and now we actually do have other cards that we also have to find. So I will take the top 3 cards of the deck, and none of these 3 cards should be the selection. And we have the Queen of hearts, Jack of clubs, 5 of hearts, but look what I'm gonna do, alright? I'm gonna take the king, and if I just wave it over the deck, the other 3 cards should have changed into the other 3 selections. You might be wondering, why are there so many jump cuts? It's because I have to blow my nose. I've blown my nose like 5 times throughout the performance, and I'm not even kidding now. Anyways, here's how this is done, and I'm really excited to teach you this right now. I will be teaching you a different control which looks like this. You have 4 cards selected. This is quite easy to remember because they're all black. And then I would, put them in the center, and simply by cutting the deck like that, we would be able to control all 4 of them to the top. That is the control I'm going to be teaching you. But if you want to learn this control, for example, where you take 4 cards and then simply by pushing them in the middle of the deck, you would have controlled them all the way to the top, then check out my website, Best Pass. I know I promoted a lot. But now we will move on into the tutorial. I took out a new deck because my hands were sweaty, and I wanna say this is 2 hours after recording the performance, and man, I probably had like a 1 liter of snot which I just blew into the toilet paper. So I'm sick doing a sick tutorial for you guys, and for this what I want to do is I just want to use the 4 aces for this explanation, and this is not an ace, but there's an ace right over there. And if you want to skip to the tutorial without seeing me produce the 4 aces, just click right there. But it's gonna be over pretty soon. There's another ace, and this was the ace of spades. And the last ace is not on top, but it's the king of diamonds. But the king of diamonds is gonna change into the ace of diamonds. This is my Instagram, by the way. If you guys, wanna follow me, then check it out right over there. So you have 4 selections. For this, I'm using the 4 aces, and you are gonna do a control which looks like this. So 4 aces are going in, and you're gonna take it and out jog it like that, which I'm gonna be talking about in a moment. And then I take roughly the bottom cards, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strip everything out and put it on top. This is the first, I think this is like the second control I ever learned in Magic, and that's with 4 cards. And this move is awesome. I really like it. So, like this, what you do is you out jog it, your thumb goes on the corners, your pinky goes right there, and basically if I let go of the deck, we are in this position. So the cards are being clipped by the pinky and the thumb. I'm not gonna go very much in detail over this move, but if you want me to make a separate tutorial, then let me know. So you take it like this, put your thumb there, pinky there, and then this thumb is gonna be on the side of the deck. So you pull everything back, and then you square it up, and if you want, you can show the cards like that. And now your index finger is gonna pull down a small packet like this. Try pulling down until the first ace, until the first bottom selection. It would be like this. And if I spread out the cards, this is which position we are in. And I would grab everything with the pinky and this part of the thumb, and you would kind of like strip it like that and quickly square everything up and then just put it on top. That is how you control the 4 aces on top. Once you have the cards controlled all the way to the top of the deck, you are gonna put 3 cards in between the top 2 cards. I'm gonna show you this face up so you can see it and follow along, but I'm gonna riffle it, and then I'm gonna retain 3 cards in this hand. So I riffle shuffle the cards together, and I make sure to retain only 3 cards in this hand, and I put them in between the 2 top aces. So now we are in this position. This may be a little bit difficult, but with practice you should be able to do it. Another very simple way to get 3 cards in between the top 2 aces would be simply to do this. You control the aces to the top, right? So look, I'm gonna put them in the center, I'm gonna do the move again, and now I have controlled them to the top, as you can see right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna simply put 3 cards on top. You can put 3 cards on top by taking the bottom 3 cards and then doing the double undercut like that. Or if you want, you can put 3 cards on top by saying 1, 2, 3, and 1 card would be outjogged, and then you would shuffle the remaining on top, and then you would get a break with the thumb, and you would do this, and you would just throw the packet on top, And now you would successfully have added 3 cards on top. And what you would do is you would take the 3 cards, look at them, and don't show it to anyone, and you would get a pinky break below the top card, and you would go into the tilt and you would say, okay, I don't think these are your cards, and you would just put it in the tilt like that, and now you are ready to do the move, to do the trick. Now what you do is the top card is the ace. It's the first selection. So what you can do is you can snap your fingers and do the top shot. Any way you want, you make sure you produce the top card. I would recommend the top shot. Go learn it, do a few thousand times and get it mastered. So once you produce the top ace, the first selection, you're gonna take the top 3 cards and you're gonna spread them over, and then you would have your own presentation for this trick. But you would say, I don't think these are none of your cards, and what you're gonna do is get a pinky break below the top 3 cards, or if you want you can push it over, but I would recommend using the pinky count. You count down 3 cards, and then you're gonna take the ace of spades, put it at the bottom. So the first selection is going to be at the very bottom, and then I like to spread it out like this, and I will grab everything, all the 4 cards plus the 3 cards at the bottom, and then I will take the 7, flip it over, take the 6, flip it over, the queen, and I will drop all the cards except for the ace of spades, the first selection, and then I'll take the 3 cards. You can put the deck away, whatever you want. You can do any magical movement you want and change the other cards into the 3 other selections. Hope you enjoy it. Let me do this the last time and you can try to follow along. So, you know, I'm simply just putting it about the center. You control it to the top, and this control is on TheRussianGenius.com. And then, you know, I shuffle it like that, and I've put 3 cards in between the top 2 aces. I produce the first ace like that. You put the top card to the bottom and you square it up, you pick everything up, and what I'm doing is I'm flipping it over and moving the deck all the way here. So, you know, I flip it, move the deck like this. This is the second last card, so I flip it, move the deck, drop everything on top, and then I just do this. And what I'm doing is I'm clipping it between these fingers, and then I'm doing that. Now I take the top 3 cards, and it has been changed. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy this sick Russian genius. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3 aces from the top of the deck and just put them into, you know, 4 random positions just like that, square it up, and then I am also gonna be taking the ace of clubs in a moment, so just taking it and putting it about the center, and now I snap my fingers and there is the ace of clubs, and on the top, oh wait, I forgot to put 3 cards in between, my bad, wait, 2, 2, 2, 2, just like that. Now I produce the ace of clubs like that, and my hands are so sweaty. Look at this mess. Look at this retarded card bending because of sweat at the very bottom. Anyways, produce the top card. I take the top 3 cards, turn them over, and now I'm gonna get a pinky break below the top 3 cards. You know, you put the top ace to the bottom, the first selection. You square it up like that, take the 9 of diamonds, 5 of spades, 7, you drop everything on top, take the cards, and turn them over. So that is kind of it. Hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do enjoy the video, then let me know in the comment section below. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next. Oh, also check out my second channel once again, as I said, and I will see you in my next video.